Chris Cuomo here. Welcome to NewsNation. Tonight, the most important and truthful thing that I can tell you is thank you. Tonight is the 3rd anniversary of this show. Thank you for proving that there is space for a voice that refuses the protection of a side. Thank you for believing in the majority, not these magnified minorities that social media tech bros are making money off. Thank you for making my show grow every year organically in the toughest market in history. No one is growing more in my space, and most have lost a lot, okay? We are up, and others are not, okay? I don't want them to go down, but I'm just saying we're growing, and that's because of you, okay? You got to live life going forward, so thank you for helping me do that. Thank you for helping me have success that most did not think I would have. And by us, I mean the best showrunner and TV partner I have ever worked with, Dusty, who does the work of 10 people every day, and that is just managing my personality before she even works on the show. So to Dusty and the mighty few who make my name mean a lot more because it's the title of what they have made this show. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. We are all committed to exposing the game and reminding what the reality is. What's happening right now is the few are dominating the many. Why? Social media and the media echoing what's in social media. Here's how bad it is. I have had good conversations with several major players on the right and on the left, more importantly, and I'll tell you why. A lot of the lefties online don't seem to get it, but these lawmakers were thanking me for pointing out the opportunity that they have to show better ideas and the potential right now as a point of comparison for what this administration was supposed to make happen. So they are frustrated because they think this shutdown isn't going to give them that opportunity. Why? Well, it's why none of them are on tonight, right or left. Why? Because nothing's happening. Why is nothing happening? They prefer the shutdown to doing any problem solving. Why? Are these bad people? No, I don't think so. It's about what works. They are raising more money off the shutdown than they were when they were doing the job. They are more concerned about the numbers and the clicks on social media. That's what they're talking to me about more than the numbers of the policies that they're fighting over. They are more about memes than, where the moments are going to be here. I've never seen anything like it before. They are making money off this, so that's fine. It's better than fixing the problem. That's where we are. And I believe they're missing a huge opportunity, and here's why. They're playing to the few and not the many. That's why their numbers keep going down. Let me remind you, you are not crazy. All of your basic assumptions about how everybody wants basically the same things are right, including what you probably want most. It's shared. It's the division. It does seem gratuitous and manufactured because it is. You're right. And I can show you in the numbers, all right? We all agree on what the problem is. 8 in 10 of us say we're more divided than we are united. But that's the only number they ever show you. They don't tell you that 7 in 10 of us, okay, believe that people should all basically want the same things, that we're of common mind, that we're not about right and left, we're more about right and wrong. There is common sense. Most of us do agree on the things that matter. 80% of Americans support extending Obamacare subsidies to avoid premiums for 22 million Americans doubling and millions of Americans losing their health insurance. That is the risk. And we overwhelmingly don't want to see that. I told you the Democrats have the right fight. The question is, do they know the right way to fight? Red and blue states have high percentages of populations on Medicaid. The many here should matter more than the few. A fact, nearly all the states with the highest increase in Obamacare enrollment in recent years, Republican states. Okay, another big dividing line, illegal immigration, right? 6 out of 10 of us say it's a serious problem. It's not about being for or against open borders. The open borders people are radical. all right? That's like the shoot 'em all people on the right. The majority is, yeah, how do we keep it closed best? 80% support deporting migrants who commit crimes. 80%. It's not a controversy. They just play it like one on social media because it makes them money. 64% support hiring more Border Patrol agents. The majority doesn't want the fight about whether we're a country or not. If we don't have a real border, they want solutions, not just to security, but to prosperity. How do you enhance legal immigration? We need workers. We need new blood in this country. How do you reform the system? That's what the majority wants. 80% say immigration is a good thing. 60% want a pathway to citizenship for law-abiding migrants. 6 out of 10. The few want the fight. The many want the fix. And I think that should be the operative word for us. The only buzzword. Fix. Fix. Who's fixing? What is the fix? Talk fix. On crime, right? On social media, it's like, oh, some people want crime and some people don't. How crazy do you have to be? Some people love the military being on the streets. How crazy do you have to be? Pretty crazy, because that's not how most of us feel. 7 in 10 say crime's too high. Duh. 6 in 10 say a lot of it is because government's not tough enough on criminals. 8 in 10 say we need programs to keep kids off the streets. It's not just punish your way out of it. You need to give people avenues of opportunity. This is common sense. It's what's here and here. It's not whether to have the National Guard on the streets or not. That's not a real fix. Close to 90% of us are concerned about the cost of living in this country. Do not be distracted by that or from that, by anything else. And the majority of this country, this is not a battle about whether we're going to be capitalists or free everything. That's a fringe fight to make each side look as scary as possible. We just want better. 6 out of 10 say taxes are too high. 7.5 out of 10 say Congress needs to pass laws to deal with housing affordability. 7.5 out of 10 say raise the minimum wage. These are not close calls. They don't get acted on because they don't work as well as the problems for the politicians because of what this system rewards. We're dying, choking on money because of Citizens United, and now the administration wants to make it even easier for parties to work with their candidates directly and put more money into the system. It's killing us. It's killing us. The biggest target for division is political violence, right? That's what we're fighting about now. Which side is worse, right? You know what the majority knows? Like I said before, it is not about right or left. It's about what's right and wrong. And we're pimping outrage for profit. We're treating each other terribly. We've abandoned decency in favor of digs and gotchas on Twitter. And the majority hates it. 8.5 of us out of 10. Political rhetoric. That's the problem. 71% say tech companies should not be rewarded for amplifying the worst of us. The majority gets it. The few dominate the many because of social media. That is the battle. For example, our lead story tonight. And again, I end where I began. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't expect this, and I'm so appreciative of it. Okay? So let's get after it. You got to take progress where you find it, okay? Middle East peace is like one of the great, impossible dreams. Right now, Hamas saying yes, even though people are saying there's a but. I don't know what the but is, so I'm just going to play to the yes. If the but comes, it comes. We'll deal with that. But these people have to be returned home, whether they're alive or dead. There will never be peace without that. So if Hamas can do anything positive in this situation, they are terrorists, okay? You got to take it. Listen to this.
I want to thank the countries that helped me put this together. Qatar, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Jordan, and so many others. So many people fought so hard. This is a big day. We'll see how it all turns out. We have to get the final word down in concrete. Very importantly, I look forward to having the hostages come home to their parents and having some of the hostages, unfortunately, you know the condition they're in, come home likewise to their parents.
Now, is it a little early for a victory lap? Yeah, I mean, it kind of spooks me like when, Bush was out there saying, mission accomplished. But this is a good step. And, now all of you guys, this is your opportunity to say, just the fringe people, not you, not the majority. You'll see. Just watch the comments. The president deserves to take a lap right now. I hope he doesn't jinx it. But this is an impressive step. Just one step, but it's an impressive step. Cuomo's MAGA. You're sane washing. I don't think peace in the Middle East is sane washing, especially when you're dealing with a terrorist organization. You talk about insane. I see their flags waving on the streets of New York City. That's insane, all right? But the point is, you got to see the good where it is. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.